Hello again to Mobility Plus website. I'm Dr. Michael Lee. This is AJ, professional strength and conditioning coach. So I hope you like what you have seen so far, because today we got more for you. Basically, I want to address this in four modes first before we go on to our next exercise. Most of my patients and most of my brother's patients ask them, so what do you do besides running to get your running better? They'd be like, well, doc, I run more. Well, this is, you may not agree with it, but this is what I hear every day in the clinic. So I want to emphasize why I want to do this, because I want to introduce cross-training to some of you folks out there, and I want to see the value of how weight training or cross-training can actually help your running better. And if you haven't remembered already, the last two videos I talk about the importance of breathing. Today, you're going to need more of that, because if you do it right, you can run short of breath. So make sure you can. Easy breathing on the abdomen. Make sure just breathe, okay? The breathing Buddha will smile at you that way. So without further ado, AJ, take it away.
Yeah, thanks. You touched on a really good point about cross-training and strength training for running athletes and endurance athletes. And there's a lot of really good research out there showing that good, solid strength training actually improves endurance and improves some of the capabilities and reduces the risk of injury for a lot of athletes. So it's really good that we're here to kind of integrate the last few videos into a more movement-based strength training approach. One of my favorite exercises I use with a lot of professional athletes is just a reverse lunge. It's real simple. You just grab a couple weights and you're just going to step back into a lunging position and then stand back up. Real basic, doesn't require a lot of space or a lot of needs, and it's going to look really familiar if you've been paying attention the last few weeks to our assessment. So if our self-assessment is in that split stance, dropping up and down, our reverse lunge is going to be starting in a good postured position and stepping back into our reverse lunge. So go and show a couple rounds for that, Dr. Lee. So we just step back into a reverse lunge. We're getting dynamic hip stability. We're getting hip eccentric strength on the forward leg. We're getting concentric strength. We're getting all sorts of good things going on with good breathing. So from here, once we've mastered a reverse lunge, we can add load and we can add weight, and that's the next step. So instead of just adding rep after rep after rep, if we are shortened on time, we can grab onto one dumbbell, for example, or one kettlebell. So if we grab onto one kettlebell, picking it up nice and good, fly back, everything's nice and solid, we're just going to alternate feet stepping back into our reverse lunge and standing up. So go ahead and alternate feet, stepping back. Let's get just a couple good reps. With the offset handle, we need to really reinforce good posture. It's going to start at the top, and then we're going to step back, and it's going to challenge the core. It's going to challenge the hips. It's going to challenge the glutes in ways you can't really imagine yet until you grab something kind of heavy. Remember, it's got to be really heavy. Not really, really heavy, but significant to challenge yourself. You always want to challenge yourself. Walking lunges, going forward over and over, another good step if you have the space and the adequate capabilities to get there. Anything you wanted to add in on that?
So, for my patients watching this, then you guys know I love picking those kettlebells, okay? They're not only good for you, but they actually help your body to be ready to basically take the load, take all the grind from running. What I like about the offside picking up, then, we talk about how our body don't just move, one way, back and forth, but we need to know how to control this motion and the rotation. So by carrying the kettlebell on your side, just by staying upright to do the reverse lunge, that, if you can feel it, that actually makes your core work just by staying upright. All those are very vertical. As you may tell, my breath is getting a little heavy already, because just by doing good core work, that's actually another good way, especially for those sprinters out there, that can actually give you the anaerobic workout you want, just like what you did when doing a track workout. So this is my take on it. Yes, I'm almost running out of breath. Alright, AJ, so I hope you have been enjoying this video series then, and I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions for us or for AJ's, so you can always tweet us or email us. We look forward to answering your questions. And once again, thank you, AJ, for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck in spring training.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you soon, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Until then, see you next time.